When hustlers go out, they don't bring money. They go armed with prop bets.
Right.
But a prop bet only has one rule.
Do you give up?
And that's that the hustler always wins.
Oh.
Drinks, please. Thank you.
Jess fancies a drink, but plans to make her new friends pay for it.
So I've got a challenge for you.
Coming in.
Yeah? Well, I've got 10 £2 coins here. I'm going to line them up here so that they form a little arrow, like that. Yeah? And as you can see, the arrow is pointing that way. So for a round of drinks, your challenge is by only moving 3 of the coins, you have to make the arrow point that way.
Okay.
So to get out of buying a drink, this guy needs to make the triangle point in the opposite direction. The only catch is that he can only move 3 coins.
Seems quite easy, doesn't it? I can think I could do that. But can I keep my fingers on the coins?
Have a little go.
So where we go, 1 there. That's 1 already though, isn't it?
2, 3.
No, go on.
Go on, have another go.
Give us another go.
Go on then.
Is another go. Come on, dude. You can do this.
I'm thirsty. I've been robbed, mate, because I ain't got 1, 2. It's tricky. No, give up.
Give up. Shall I show you how it's done?
Go on, shall I say?
I'll show you how it's done. So the arrow's pointing that way. You need to move 3 coins so the arrow points that way.
Go on.
So 1, 2, 3.
Alright, clever clubs.
Yeah, I know.
This bet seems tough at first, but once you know how it's done, it's a piece of cake. 1 coin moves around to make the top of the triangle, and these 2 swap sides to become the base.
Do you go get the drinks? Ah.
Who wouldn't like to get some free money? That's the question Jess and Paul would like to find the answer to today. They've come to this suburban office where they'll be making people happy by offering to give them cash. Large sums of completely free cash. And they want nothing in return. Well, almost nothing. This is the Taxman scam. These visitors have received a letter asking one of them to come for an interview at a regional tax centre.
I need to get you to fill out a couple of forms before you go in to see Mr. Marks. Can I have
You don't ignore an invitation from the taxman, so they're here bang on time to meet Officer Rob Marks.
Yeah. Okay, Claire, do you want to come on through?
Yeah.
Mr. Marks, this is Claire Peters, and here are her details for you. You're welcome. Take it.
Thank you.
Hi, Claire.
Hi.
Okay. We're processing refunds, but part of the process is we call some people in just to check they are who they say they are. And,
Okay, yeah.
You know, it's just perfectly normal.
The tax officer looks up the Marks records to make sure all is in order.
We are showing an overpayment here, and it looks like you're entitled to £1,222.27 has been overpaid by you.
Oh my God.
The news is great. She's due a refund in excess of £1,200. And this taxman is full of nothing but good news.
The amount here is £1,222.27 overcharged. It's nice to give people good news. £1,222 over, which you'll be pleased to know we have to give you back.
Yay.
Okay?
Everybody who enters this room unexpectedly becomes a bit more well off. But how do they actually get their money?
And there's 2 ways we can pay it to you. We can pay you by cheque. Usually takes about 3 months, so we can pay you directly into your bank account. Yeah.
The Marks can get paid by cheque, but that'll take 3 long months to process. Or they can have that juicy refund paid straight into their bank account in a matter of days. It's a no-brainer.
You know, if you want it quickly.
Get it straight in there.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Oh yeah, no, I'd do that.
Everyone opts for the speedy bank transfer, and Paul is only too happy to oblige. But there's one tiny catch.
I need you just to fill that out.
He's gonna need some bank details. The Marks don't think twice about handing over their information. Account number, sort code, address, account name. Paul just verifies the information they've given on his official tax refund computer. And everything seems to be in order.
Great, looks like that'll be in before December 18th. All right, great. Thanks for coming down.
Okay.
Don't spend it until you've got it, my advice.
I'll try.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very
much. Take care,
much.
Claire.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Like all the others, she's never going to see a penny of that refund. In fact, the only person likely to be making money from this transaction is Paul. He's now got all the details he would need to clean out their bank accounts.
Now this is hard.
That would be enough of a shock, but for these marks, things could turn out even worse. Because Jess was doing some data collection of her own. When she composed the official-looking letter asking the marks to come for the interview, she added that they should bring several forms of ID to prove their name and address.
Excellent. I'm just going to go make a quick copy of these, and then I'll be straight back. Are you okay with those forms, yeah?
And while the marks dutifully filled in forms,
I brought a bit of everything for you.
Oh, nice.
Jess was taking photos of their passports, driving licenses, and utility bills. Together with their banking details, the hustlers now have enough information to commit identity fraud, get new ID, take out loans, and even sell the data on the black market.
Thank you very
Take
much.
care.
A simple con with a potentially devastating result for the victims.
They could take my identity and my heart is beating like crazy.
I've just been rinsed of everything.
Oh my God.
Bloody hell.
Everything was so official. Offices, secretary, there was everything.
Who wouldn't mind receiving money they weren't expecting? Now this is our real-world version of one of the most popular online scams. You'll be asked to put in your bank details, your name, your address. Of course now those details are available to the highest bidder online.
The Inland Revenue will never send out emails asking for personal information. If you are ever asked for any personal details or credit card information, then make sure you know exactly who you're dealing with.
This is a very well-known, very effective sting that's happened to lots and lots of people. Before you know it, they'll be sucking money out of your account. If you're invited somewhere, check, make sure it's a proper tax office, make the phone calls, do your homework.
Earlier today, Liberty X star Kelly Young dressed as a professional cleaner and along with Jess entered a house to prepare it for a photo shoot.
Can't use that because that's probably copyright.
Photographer Alex then asked the mark to phone art dealer Paul to hire an expensive painting for the shoot. Paul left with a £500 deposit. But if all goes according to plan, the mark will soon be handing over more. Much more in Done and Dusted Part 2.
10 grand they said that was worth.
What, that?
Yeah.
Really?
It's a little later, and the mark still can't believe that she's got such a valuable piece of art on the kitchen wall.
Can you do me a favour actually? Could you take that sheet? Could you just cover that up? Just cover the picture up, maybe just drape that over it, because I just don't... It falls off. It won't be tuck it behind or something. I'm just so terrified.
Yeah.
Understandably, the mark isn't keen on touching the painting again, but it's essential to the scam that she personally covers it with the sheet.
Okay, that's not gonna fall.
No, that's fine. It looks fine.
It's now down to Kelly to carry out the most important and risky part of the scam.
Can I just borrow you for a second? Thank you. I just need some advice on this living room.
Jess leads the mark well away from the kitchen and into the living room. Kelly will have to act fast as this is her only window of opportunity. Hidden in her cleaning bucket is a solvent spray designed to dissolve oil paint. Her job is to ruin that painting. But the longer she leaves it, the greater the danger of being caught red-handed. She's barely got a squirt out before everything falls apart.
At least I know it can go up.
The mark and Jess are still having an in-depth conversation about windows, but Kelly really needs to get a move on with that sheet. The painting is back on the wall again, but the tiny